know very well that we have crossed 7th easily with your all cooperation and the teamwork. We finished our polling yesterday evening and Goa has marked of 76.06%. This is the total highest percentage recorded in the parliamentary election this time. In North Goa, the polling percentage was 77.69, and whereas in South Goa it is 74.47. So in all total, Goa state average polling percentage is 76.06%. It is not included the postal ballot data and the home voting data. So it may be little bit more when we will add all those figures in this exit data here. So by this data we can say, however, we are not able to touch the 80% data, but still we crossed the exit figure of 2019 polling here. That was around 75%, but we have crossed that figure of 75, and this time successful. From the voters' point of view, we got full support and receive almost 76.06%. So this is the exact figure. Still in two constituencies, there are some figures. So estimated data is like this. Whenever the data will be finalized, we will provide you the exact data. We received some complaints yesterday also, and in some cases where we have received complaints about one of the candidate, that also we have asked for a factual report from the field. In some other cases, in all total, we have received out of I think 7. Total complaints which we received yesterday, 19 cases. In all such cases where we have these complaints on the poll day, we ask for a factual report immediately and try to get the proper action in time. So these are the casework on yesterday. Otherwise, the polling activities were totally smooth and peaceful. There were no such incidents reported of any type of violence or any sort of any intimidation to the voters over such complaints which we receive from the districts. These are marked to both the district collectors to examine at their level and send a report immediately. Now, in cases of public complaints, we received in all total 190 complaints, 26 ECI referred, NGPSP, Tapal, and 1950. All these complaints have been disposed properly. Few complaints are under process. These are other than those complaints which are for MCC violation. MCC violation total complaints we received 38, out of which 36 have been disposed. Only 2 cases are under process in which we require some reports from the field. These are the complaints by the public, like on C-Vigil, Citizen Vigil, our app, where we have disposed almost 114 cases out of 122 cases within 100 minutes, which is as per the guidelines of ECI. 1950, the control room complaints total received 15. All 15 have been disposed. NGSP, we have received 254, out of which only 69 were pending. Other 185 have been disposed. So those cases which are pending may be not directly related to election. That's why these are referred to the concerned department to examine and send a report immediately. So this is the overall scenario, and from time to time we passed our information to you. Thanks to all the department, all you media people, because of your efforts, the support which we have received from all the people. This highest percentage ever in parliamentary elections we received yesterday. We got full support from public, and maybe in some cases where we were not able to take proper action on time, but definitely in future we will check all those cases and ensure proper action. Right? Thank you very much.
Sir, congratulations for a very high turnout. So was the polling procedure was very slow indeed?
No, we have received such complaints that polling procedure means you want to say that machine working is slow, but these complaints we received in the first half of the morning,
Exactly.
where actually it took some time. Where we received such complaints that polling is very slow, there we pass message to DO and we immediately send our reserve team also. These were not the cases where our machines were slow, but actually it took some time to get into the motion, and immediately, I think in the first few hours, the process started fast.
Up to 9:30, I believe.
Yeah, and you can see the data also. In I think 7 or 8 our assembly constituencies, we have 80 plus polling percentage. The highest one, in Porim, where we have the polling percentage of 87.11%. So this is the highest percentage this time. Sanklim, it is 86.5. Then Mahim, Valpoi, Bicholin, Sangam, all these assembly constituencies, we have 80% or more than 80%.
Sir, at many places, voters complain about indelible ink getting vanished.
Yeah. We received 3 complaints in this regard, and we want to pass you a message that we purchased from Mysore Pens, which is ECI certified, and these complaints we immediately forwarded to our DOs to examine from the field. So whatever reports we will receive after this thorough check, we will immediately forward to Commission to get it.
But were they replaced some ink bottles?
No, maybe 1 or 2 cases we only receive complaints from field area, so we have to examine those cases. Otherwise, we have not received such complaints in a big number. So only 2 or 3 particular cases, and we have asked for a field report about those particular persons.
So on the polling day, you said you received 19 complaints.
19 complaints.
All were against candidates, or?
All 19 complaints we have attended properly. That I forward.
Were they against candidates, contestants?
No, only one such complaint was regarding the candidate of South Goa who was voted in the Panjim area. So that was a single complaint which was directly addressed to a candidate. Others are like, you can see like this indelible in some complaint regarding the T-shirt wearing with some particular name, by appealing to the voters or distribution of keys. These are the complaints which we received. So all these complaints were immediately attended, and our teams were on the job immediately after receiving these complaints.
The mobile phone was not allowed in the booth.
Yeah.
But there was one case where the voter clicked a photo of the phone and posted it on the
That complaint from South Goa we have received, in which one particular person, they mention about one lady voter who has done this, and immediately that person was handed over to police department also for necessary action. So we asked for a report in this particular case because this lady wore a well dress there. So what was the actual status, whether that photo was taken by that lady or not, and what police has taken action, we are asking for a report in this particular case.
So these persons' names were missing from the voter list. Have you got any complaint, sir?
We received only one complaint in which we found that one person's name was not there. This time we almost follow all the exercises on time. We intimated people also on daily basis, and from September onwards we were on our e-roll purification exercise in proper coordination with ECI directions. So maybe 1 or 2 such cases we received during the day of poll. We'll check all those cases. However, we are taking full care from our side. But maybe either they were missing during that process, because we found that these people who are actually coming from outside and try to cast their vote, but their names were either deleted or they are not eligible for that thing. So let us do this exercise.
A few
also.
Goans also missing. Few 8 names of Goans are also missing. Book number 12, Kilawada.
We have to check the particular cases, because otherwise we are taking almost all care. The summary revision exercise is started from September month until January 5th, when we come with our final publication. During this 3 to 4 months, we conducted whole exercise with house to house survey by our BLOs first, from the month of July onwards. So see, if one exercise which was thoroughly monitored by our Honorable Election Commission of India, we are following online measures as well as offline measures, continuously covering by the media, fully monitored by our all officials. How it is possible that we intentionally do something? So there was no such intention, maybe because of some reason. If these people were coming from out, or if they left intentionally, they didn't take part in the process. So let us check this time.
So interestingly, that BLO is staying their neighborhood.
So definitely we will check this case
So many
properly.
votes they are stuck in transfer. So what is the maximum period for the transfer procedure? From one part to another part, if I want to transfer my vote, then
I can't get
yeah, I am enrolled in one part of the Goa, so I want to transfer my vote from Panjim, from my village.
Okay.
So this in this transfer procedure, many votes stuck in and they couldn't vote yesterday. So what is the maximum time for this transfer procedure?
See, there is specific guideline in this regard, where we have Form 8 is there. So if they fill the form, then we have to dispose all these such cases. So there are no such cases pending with us. But after election, this process once over, we'll definitely examine all these cases with the help of our field official. We'll check where any type of shortcomings that are at the level of our VLOs, or we require some more visit from our side.
So how many complaints of EVM malfunction reported yesterday?
Yeah, we have the exact details.
And the cause is your resident.
See, during mock poll, total EVMs replaced, the figure is 53. 13 BU, 6 CU and VT 34. Whereas in the actual poll, the replaced figure is 49. Over the machine's link is 33. So this was the figure.
So on the polling day, Election Commission had given 13 documents for your identification. If you don't
12
carry,
documents.
Yeah, if you don't carry your EPIC card.
12
We came
documents.
across one such case wherein candidate came without any card, but he was having Election Commission card. Was it not allowed that what he was carrying as a candidate? Means which you had issued, Election Commission.
And if the person is candidate,
Yeah,
then
And he was
definitely
allowed
his
to-
name is in the voter list, no?
correct. But he was allowed to bring his any identification card.
He was allowed there to bring his cards there, no? And if he is coming as a candidate there,
Correct.
must be with his identity card. I'm still not getting your issue. What
No, it is
issue
very
was it?
surprising that a candidate comes with his card which is carried, which is given by Election Commission, and he was asked to bring his any other identification if he is not carrying his EPIC card, any other document which you had approved.
See, generally we prefer to call all the voters with their voter epic card.
Epic card.
Okay, if they are not carried their voting card, then there is a prescribed list of all these 12 identical cards or some like
Documents.
bank documents or
Documents.
something. So if they carry any one of the documents, they will allow them.
The election candidate card also the ID card.
Yeah,
It is also issued by us only.
Correct.
No?
That's what I'm asking.
Whether it is in the list of them. If he is a candidate, then there is.
It is not on the list, I think.
Not there in the list.
Yeah.
Pardon me?
Okay, let me check it, because what you are mentioning is really surprising thing.
Yeah, very surprising.
Anyway, the candidate is actually a poll candidate, and his name is already there. So what happened actually in the field, now we have to check it. Which candidate you are mentioning here?
Mr. Not work.
Okay. I will check it properly later. So these are some cases that we come to know from the field. Right. So thank you very much. And with your all cooperation, we are able to cross this time.
So what was in 2019 polling this percentage? 2019.
74.67. It was almost around 75%.
So this is higher than.
Yeah, and it is mentioned that after calculating all the postal ballots and other, it was around 76%. So we have touched that figure. So definitely our figure will be little bit high. To that
After
figure.
postal is added.
Yeah.
During this
During this whole process from 16th March, once Model Code of Conduct comes into picture, the seized figure is 17.82 crore. So this time it is the highest one. 17. Yeah, 17 crore 82 lakh, and in which liquor around 5 crore, cash seizure by IT department is 4.6 crore, and by other department like police 4.64 crore cash. So in all total with all liquor, cash and drugs, 0.54 crore by NCB, 2.58 crore by police department. So the actual figure is around 17 crore and 82 lakh. It is almost 40% higher than what we seized in 2022 assembly election 2 years back, and 55% more than in 2019, what we seized during that 2019. Okay, we will provide you the details. 17.82 crore, and in 2019 Lok Sabha it was 11.5, whereas in 22 assembly election it was 12.72 crore.
postal
Yeah,
ballot का वो कब तक काउंट हो जाएगा डेडलाइन क्या?
it is in process now. So 12,416 total issued, 11,150 we have received. So maybe in next one day we will provide you the data actually.
So can you tell me additional number of voters who were out of 11.79 who were registered? What was the total number of polling or voters who voted?
Which one, tell me again?
11.79 were the total voters who were eligible for
11 lakh 79.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Kashmiri was asking, right?
Total number of voters, no?
in both the constituencies.
So it is in North Goa, 4,51,042, 77.69. And in South Goa, 4,45,916. In all total, it is 8,96,958. So if you add this 11,115 figure of postal ballot and home voting, then it will come around 9,08,073, which will be around 76.99%.
17 crores 82 lakhs, that is highest in country?
Yeah, highest. No, highest in our case.
Our case.
From the past elections, if we compare the figure, this time it is the highest one. Thank you.